Welcome back to our channel name. Today we're diving into one of the most extraordinary achievements in sports history. Tennis legend Serena Williams recently revealed something that might surprise even her most devoted fans. Out of all her incredible accomplishments, all 23 Grand Slam singles titles, all 4 Olympic gold medals, she's singled out one moment as the most important of her entire career. And it's not what you might expect. In a recent event in Berlin, the 43-year-old tennis icon reflected on winning the 2017 Australian Open while being 8 weeks pregnant with her daughter Olympia. Her exact words? "I don't know how I did that, honestly." Let's explore why this particular victory stands above all others in the mind of one of tennis's greatest champions. Picture this: January 2017, Melbourne Park. Serena Williams steps onto the court for the Australian Open final, facing her sister Venus in what would become a historic match. At 35 years old, she was already considered by many to be past her prime in tennis years. But what the world didn't know was that she was carrying a secret, literally. Serena was roughly 8 weeks pregnant with her daughter Olympia during the tournament. Think about that for a moment. While most women at 8 weeks of pregnancy are dealing with morning sickness, fatigue, and the early challenges of carrying a child, Serena was dominating the world's best tennis players. The match itself was nothing short of spectacular. She defeated Venus 6-4, 6-4 in the final to clinch her 7th Melbourne major. But here's what makes it even more incredible. She didn't drop a single set during the entire tournament. Not one set. While pregnant, this wasn't just any victory. This was her 23rd Grand Slam singles title, surpassing Steffi Graf's Open-era record. She had officially become the most successful tennis player of the modern era, and she did it while her body was already beginning the incredible process of creating new life. The tennis world was stunned by her performance, but they had no idea just how stunned they should have been. It would be months before the truth came out. Fast forward to April 2017. Serena Williams posts a photo on social media that would break the internet. She revealed that she was 20 weeks pregnant, and suddenly, everything clicked into place for fans and sports analysts around the world. The Twitter sphere quickly did the math and learned that the tennis great would have been about 8 weeks pregnant when she won her 23rd Grand Slam singles title. The reaction was immediate and explosive. Social media platforms lit up with amazement, disbelief, and newfound respect for what Serena had accomplished. One Instagram user perfectly captured the sentiment. "Serena Williams is 20 weeks pregnant, which means she won the Australian Open during pregnancy and didn't drop a single set." The memes, GIFs, and celebratory posts flooded every platform as people tried to process the magnitude of this achievement. But why did this revelation matter so much? It wasn't just about the physical feat, though that was extraordinary enough. It was about redefining what we thought was possible. It challenged every assumption about athletic performance, about pregnancy, and about the limitations we place on what women can achieve. The sports world had witnessed something unprecedented. Athletes have competed through injuries, through personal tragedies, through enormous pressure. But competing at the highest level while pregnant and winning? That was uncharted territory. Now let's put this in perspective. We're talking about Serena Williams here, a woman who has redefined tennis greatness. She's won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, 14 Grand Slam doubles titles, and 4 mixed doubles titles. She's captured 4 Olympic gold medals. She's held the world #1 ranking for 319 weeks. She's earned over $94 million in prize money alone. So why, out of all these incredible achievements, does she consider the 2017 Australian Open her most important career moment? First, there's the sheer physical impossibility of what she accomplished. Early pregnancy brings a host of challenges: nausea, fatigue, hormonal changes, and physical discomfort. Professional tennis demands peak physical condition, split-second reflexes, and enormous stamina. The fact that she not only competed but dominated while dealing with early pregnancy symptoms is mind-boggling. As she recalled recently, "I do remember not being able to run for a long time after the tournament," highlighting just how much her body was already changing during that fortnight in Melbourne. Second, there's the mental aspect. Pregnancy is a time of enormous mental and emotional adjustment. Your body is changing, your hormones are fluctuating, and you're processing the life-changing reality of becoming a parent. To maintain the mental focus required to win a Grand Slam during this time is perhaps even more remarkable than the physical achievement. Third, and perhaps most importantly, this victory represented something bigger than tennis. It challenged societal norms about what pregnant women can and should do. It proved that pregnancy doesn't automatically define women or handicap them. Serena showed the world that women don't have to choose between athletic greatness and motherhood. They can excel at both, sometimes simultaneously. The impact of Serena's pregnant victory extended far beyond the tennis court. It sparked conversations about women in sports, about pregnancy, and about the assumptions we make about what's possible. For female athletes around the world, Serena's achievement became a powerful symbol. It showed that pregnancy doesn't have to mean the end of athletic careers, or even a significant pause. While every pregnancy is different and every woman's experience is unique, Serena's example expanded the conversation about what's possible. The victory also highlighted the incredible strength and resilience of women's bodies. While society often treats pregnancy as a period of fragility and limitation, Serena demonstrated that with the right support, knowledge, and individual circumstances, pregnant women can achieve extraordinary things. Her openness about the experience also helped normalize discussions about pregnancy in professional sports. Before Serena, there were fewer high-profile examples of athletes competing while pregnant. Her transparency paved the way for more open conversations about how sports organizations, sponsors, and fans can better support female athletes through pregnancy and motherhood. This achievement also added another layer to Serena's legacy as a trailblazer. Throughout her career, she's broken barriers and challenged conventions. She's faced criticism and overcome obstacles that had nothing to do with her tennis ability. The 2017 Australian Open victory became another chapter in her story of redefining what's possible for women in sports. When Serena recently said, "I don't know how I did that, honestly," while selecting this moment as the most important of her tennis career, she revealed something profound about the nature of extraordinary achievement. Sometimes, the things that seem impossible in retrospect are the ones that matter most. The fact that even Serena herself looks back on this achievement with wonder speaks to its uniqueness. Here's a woman who has accomplished things on a tennis court that most players can only dream of, and yet this particular victory stands apart even in her own mind. It also shows the evolution of Serena's perspective. As a mother of two daughters now, Olympia, who was with her during that Australian Open victory, and her younger daughter Adira, Serena understands even more deeply what she accomplished. Motherhood has given her new appreciation for the strength she displayed during those 2 weeks in Melbourne. The timing of her recent reflection is also significant. The 2017 Australian Open was the last Grand Slam title of her career. She returned to tennis after giving birth and reached 4 more Grand Slam finals, but she never quite captured another major title. In some ways, her career peaked at the moment when she was creating new life, a poetic conclusion to one of sport's greatest careers. Serena Williams' 2017 Australian Open victory, while 8 weeks pregnant, stands as one of the most remarkable achievements in sports history. It's a testament to her incredible skill, mental fortitude, and physical strength. But more than that, it's a story about redefining limits and expanding possibilities. In a career filled with groundbreaking moments, historic victories, and barrier-breaking achievements, the fact that Serena herself considers this her most important moment tells us everything we need to know about its significance. It wasn't just about winning another Grand Slam. It was about proving that women can be strong, competitive, and excellent while also being mothers. As we continue to witness discussions about women in sports, work-life balance, and the capabilities of the human body, Serena's 2017 Australian Open victory remains a powerful reminder that sometimes our greatest achievements come when we're facing our greatest challenges. The next time you're told something is impossible, remember Serena Williams in Melbourne, 8 weeks pregnant, refusing to drop a single set on her way to tennis immortality. Because sometimes the impossible is just the beginning. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible sports stories that remind us why we love the games we play and the athletes who inspire us to be better.